Stanley to throw off the play fake. Good protection, and he'll just throw that one away.
See more of this year from Nate Stanley. Changing plays at the line of scrimmage, pointing out the Mike linebacker for protections.
Stanley zips one across the middle. It is indeed T.J. Hawkinson remaining on his feet. The football comes out. It's still loose, and it's recovered by Nate. The injury allowed them extra time to get the play in that they wanted to. We're only a minute and a half in. On the ground, Ivory Kelly Martin. With everyone expecting a pass, he's down.
Or don't overthink yourself either.
Second down and 5. Send Smith-Marset in motion and give him the football. On the jet sweep, making some people miss. And he's taken down by Kelly in there. And it's Kelly Martin doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Goal. From the 10. Kelly Martin will try it again, lower the shoulder, and crank goal from the 5. Again, it's Kelly Martin. Maybe a yard. 3rd and goal. Inside the 5. Gets pressure from the outside. Hit as he throws, and it falls.
For the last play, that's how well Iowa played in that game.
Excellent field position for Iowa to start. Stanley trying to float one out there. And 5. The 37 of Penn State. On the ground, it's Kelly Martin goes flying. That ball came out. Short running backs all season, even though it's recovered. It's 3rd down and 1. On the ground. Torrin Young from Kelly. And it's 1st down and 10. Number 24, Penn State. Second man through. 2nd down and 7. Number 21. Stanley able to get rid of it. Off to Hawkinson, and he leaps a defender. And he's down at the 10. Mekhi Sargent has checked in now in the backfield. They fake it to him. Here's Stanley rolling to his right. And he's throwing it. That's been a big part of that, having the lead. They stalled out the last time, had to settle. On the ground, Kelly Martin won't get back. And her son. Penn State still trails 12-7 as we open up quarter number 2. Steve Levy, Brian Greasy, and Todd McShay. Nate Stanley in trouble. 3rd and 11. The 24. Good clean pocket. Now it breaks down. Stanley airs it out and overthrows.
Looked at me. Said, "Do you really want me to do it?" I said, "Yeah," and he did it. It's pretty good.
We should have had a camera and a microphone there. Here's Stanley to throw. 3rd penalty against Iowa. They were not flagged a single time a week ago. First time since 2006 that happened. Here's Stanley in trouble, trying to get out of there, and he can't.
Problem for Iowa is right here. It's just quickness. He gets rid of the right guard, Ferguson, and there's nowhere for Nate Stanley to go with that football.
Had some hockey on them. On the ground, it's Sargent on 3rd and 49-yard return. And Iowa, they've had great starting field position really all first half long. Here's Sargent able to break free. And he has first teams responsible for 11 points today. In those 2 safeties. And yet it's 14 all. Looks like another Big Ten ho-hum game, but you know better if you've been with us.
For Penn State to identify what formation and call their defenses because of that huddle.
Sargent again. He'll be stopped for a loss.
In this different set, there's 2 tight ends lined up here. They're not attached to the formation.
Stanley throwing. Excellent timeout left. On the ground, a Sargent. He's spun around.
And they've continued here in the first half.
Sargent again trying to turn the corner, and he is.
Noah Fant has been quiet in this game so far.
Hawkinson's made some noise. 3rd and 4. Out of the timeout. Just across midfield.
From Iowa, trying to find Hawkinson.
Penn State fakes the blitz. And now it's the crossing underneath to Easley. And Sargent going to be thrown down for a loss.
Throw the ball down the field. They haven't been able to run it at all.
The play. Issues with the snap. It's bobbled and it's loose. One has been focusing on for Penn State in those 3-game stretches at Michigan and home to Wisconsin. They're great, but you got to win the first game, and that is here.
Their most explosive player. They got to get him involved in the second half.
On the ground to Mekhi Sargent. He's got the first down. He'll stay on his feet. And an X as well. First down and 10, approaching midfield now. Not this time. Sargent's going to be 6 tackles for loss so far by this Penn State defense. Here's 2nd and 14. Stanley trying to set up the screen and overshot on 3rd down conversion so far for Iowa. This is 3rd down and 14. Stanley steps and fires, looking for Easley. Nearly having rushed for 189 more yards this season already than all of last season. And he's piling up the numbers. Here's Sargent now trying to get first down yard. Out of the 35. It's Sargent again, picking his hole, staying on his feet, and he will be thrust forward for another.
Hawkinson made it look like he was looking for the adjustment.
Getting away with 2 on the play clock. It's Sargent again. Now checks in. He's behind Austin Kelly, the fullback. And they give it to Young. Back to the line of scrimmage. And nothing else doing there. 3rd down. It's Easley in motion. Top of your screen. 3rd and 5. Here comes the pressure up the middle. It's picked up nicely. Stanley underneath. Overthrew. Stanley is swallowed. Bit of a draw to Sargent. Maybe a yard on the play.
Learning how to get off a press.
Here's Stanley. Had the pump and then went off that. Stanley from his end zone throws across the middle. It's Hawkinson. Wide open.
That hurts any time, but when it's cold and wet out, it hurts even worse.
Play fake. Stanley going to be hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Stanley throwing, yeah, there it is, that same play. It's Noah Fant. He was their leading receiver coming in terms of receptions. Hawkinson had 1 more receiving yard, and he's wide open there. And Stanley.
You control your own destiny in the 4th quarter on the road. You got to make that play.
Down 10 with the football. Again, a little low that time. Again, Stanley skips it. Another amazing college football Saturday across this great country of ours. The Iowa offense has accounted for 2 field goals. Otherwise, it's been all defense and special teams for the Hawkeyes. Here's Stanley throwing underneath and completing to Noah Fant. And he's got the first.
So they've got to continue to find ways to get him off the line of scrimmage free.
1st down and 10. Underneath. It's Fant against play. 6:45 to go in the 4th. Stanley. Again, it's Noah Fant. Cushion. And that made headlines and grabbed a lot of attention. And Fant didn't miss a game. Here's Sargent turning the corner. Cross midfield down the sideline. If he didn't step out, he's tripped up at the 10 yards. 4:50 to go. Stanley able to get rid of it. It's Sargent out of the backfield. More important things on the line here. Stanley, pressure right up the middle, hit as he throws. And
I'm okay with this play call in this situation. You get in that red zone fringe, and you want to take a shot to the end zone to kind of see.
Pressure from the side. Trying to hit.
To go against Indiana in 3rd and long.
Good protection for Stanley. Throws, has all sorts of time, and able to connect. That's Penn in the slot. Penn wasn't ready. Penn didn't see him going to snap the ball, and it's picked off. Nick Scott. 2 times in a 3-snap span. 77 yards in front of Iowa for what would be a thrilling win.
There, he didn't get him on the ground. There's a lot of green grass beyond him.
Maybe 77 yards. Here's Stanley to throw in the wind. Just too strong. On their own 45. Stanley throws, and it is caught. They're getting louder. 5 seconds to snap it. Here's Stanley. Across the middle. Line watching, just like you and I are. Stanley throws, and it is juggled.